what you want to do is you establish credibility, both what is the problem I'm solving? What is my solution? Why am I uniquely positioned to solve this? That's my credentials.
So like product market fit.
Yeah.
And why we can win.
And then what you need to do is ask a question. And you say, well, here's something we're grappling with.
Is the kung fu.
Have you seen this solution? I mean, this is the way we're thinking about it. Does it sound sensible to you? Here's what people need to know. And you know this because naturally you're a salesperson. I mean, you have that gene. But people like you more if they're talking. People like to participate. And then people buy into the nuance of what you're doing if they're engaged in a conversation. Now I've got you. And by the way, even if you disagree, now I know what you disagree with, and I can kind of work with that.
Right.
But if you disagree and you don't say anything, and I'm just piling through my slides, and then we leave, and they walk away thinking, I didn't really believe that.
Yeah, they never got engaged. How hard is it to raise the Series A right now? We heard years ago about the Series A funnel problem. Too many deals, too many companies coming out of incubators. Frankly, too many companies hitting, decent revenue, decent user traction, not enough VCs to fund them. How is that all hashed out, the Series A sort of logjam?
Well, let me say this, Jason, is it depends on your definition of what a Series A is.
Okay.
The first $2 to $3 million of capital is not that tough to raise on a relative basis. I know it's always hard to raise money, but there's a lot of sources for $2 to $3 million. There's fewer sources for $7 to $10 million. Now, that used to be A and B.
Right.
Now we call it
used to be
seed
2
and
or
A.
3 million.
2 or 3, maybe up to 5.
Right.
Up to 5.
Now, do you see a $5 million Series A often?
When people raise $5 million, they're obsessed with calling it a seed round. I have no idea why. I've stopped
Is that
caring.
because people want to push off governance and they want to have no governance?
No, they'll raise a seed and have a board seat, but they just think it's like market. Like I want the market to think that's my seed. I don't know why. It's stupid.
Interesting.
It's not worth fighting. I don't fight over it anymore, but it's dumb.
It's like, what do you want to call it?
Who cares? But so $2 to $3 million, relatively easy to raise, maybe up to 4. The $7 to $10 million, it's hard because you've got to show a lot more proof in your company.
Right. The idea of VCs betting on product market fit, but not a lot of traction. Are those days over?
I don't think so.
There are still some risk-taking VCs out there?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We do it all the time, as you know, because we're in deals together. Here's the thing. I wrote about this in Q4 of last year and Q1 of this year.
When the markets were coming apart.
The markets did come apart.
Yeah.
And the reason is between 2012 and 2015, the median valuation of a late stage round went up 300%.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
We're talking about the Series C, the Series D.
Yeah. So the reason, Jason, is because it used to be that only VCs invested in those rounds. For every $1 that a VC raised from LPs, $1 went into a portfolio company. By 2015, for every $1 a VC raised, $2.4 were going into a portfolio company.
Where's the other $1.40 coming from?
LPs doing direct investments.
Got it.
Hedge funds, mutual funds, family offices, sovereign wealth.
People just got really bullish.
And corporates.
Right.
But it was everyone from Rakuten, Google, it was Fidelity,
T-Rose.
It was T. Rowe, it was the hedge funds. Now, that all slowed down.
They came down and invested in that late stage because companies weren't going public, or they had money to burn, or they felt FOMO? What was the reason?
All of the above.
Okay.
And each individual actor in that supply chain has different motives. For the mutual funds, it was a way to place a marker on companies that were going to IPO.
So they want to get into Airbnb or Uber or Lyft or Instacart. They just dip down.
Because they couldn't buy enough in the IPO, and the market cap by the time it went IPO was already significant.
Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome a new partner to This Week in Startups. Our family continues to grow as our ratings and the viewership program continues to grow, all these great guests. And our latest partner is Dollar Shave Club. I love this product. I have been shaving every day with the Executive Blade. I love it. I've never gotten such a clean shave. I've been using this Dr. Carver shave butter that they do. It's the smoothest I've ever had. It's like this really thick, buttery. You rub it into your beard, and then this Executive Blade. I have to say, I've had to adjust my shaving, because my old blades, I had to like really dig in there. Now I just glide it right down with that executive blade and love it. You can go to Dollar Shave Club right now, pick a razor from the lineup of amazing blades, and you never have to deal with the drugstore hassle or get these locked up razor fortresses ever again. You can just very easily get them delivered right to your door. And it's really cool. The packaging is very tiny. It's very discreet. You have this nice little bag. You open it up, and I don't feel like it's wasting any environmental problems or anything. It's just very efficient. And never having to go to the store again or think about my shaving again, and just having that daily routine taken care of. And I'm throwing the blades away, and I'm using fresh blades on a very consistent basis. I've locked in to Dollar Shave Club. It is the answer if you want to get a great price and have quality. You're not going to make a decision over quality or price. You're going to get incredible quality at an incredible price. I absolutely love it. So here's your call to action. This is what you got to do if you're a super fan or if you shave. Dollar Shave Club is so confident in the quality of all their products that they're going to give you the first month free. That's right. Just pay the shipping. After that, it's just a few bucks a month. No long-term commitment, no hidden fees. Get the first month free. DollarShaveClub.com/twist, TWIST. DollarShaveClub.com/twist. DollarShaveClub.com/twist. I absolutely, sincerely love the product and been using it every day. You will look, smell, and shave like $1 million without paying for it. Literally, I don't need to read commercials for a living. I've done okay as an angel investor. I would not steer you wrong. I genuinely have gotten the best shave of my life with their executive blade. It is amazing. Go ahead and go to DollarShaveClub.com/twist and get the best shave of your life at a really fair price. And just think of the cognitive overload. You never have to think about shaving again. I love it. All right, let's get back to this amazing episode.